Hi, hi viewers. This is your Pangaluru Sharada. Once again coming before you with the promise that which I have made previously that I am going to teach you English grammar. In connection with that, today we are going to know the importance of parts of speech. If you want to do mesmerize, then you have to perfectly know about the parts of speech, because words and speech can mesmerize the people so that you can do anything. Now, coming to the point, the entire English language has been divided into 8 parts of speech. Again, they were subclassified. The very first one, let's take noun. And first we'll list out all the parts of speech. The very first one, noun, and then comes adjective, pronoun, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. And today in this video we are going to know mostly about the noun. If we truly speak, the entire universe is nothing but noun, because in this living and non-living things exist. All these living and non-living things have their own names. So the noun is mostly well known as a naming word. It will name persons, things, places, etc. It also expresses the ideas. In this, today, now we will be knowing about the classification of noun. A noun is classified into 5, and the number 1 is proper noun, common noun, material noun, collective noun, and abstract noun. All the names are proper noun, and common nouns are the common nouns which are common to each and everyone. For you, for me, for entire universe. Let's take an example of table, chair, whatever, a room, a house, whatever that common thing. A common thing comes under common noun. All the names already I told you, proper nouns and common nouns. And now coming to material noun. All the materials, the matter which can be turned into material, are known as the material nouns. Just like cotton, wool, timber, gold, silver, minerals. All these comes under material noun. And next, coming to collective noun. A collective, in the word itself we are knowing that collective is nothing but a group. Group of people, bunch, regiment, army, band, whatever that, which are all comes under collective noun. And now coming to abstract noun. Abstract noun is nothing just which cannot be visible by the naked eye, only we can feel it. We cannot see it, but we can feel it, such as headache, redness, angerness, joyness, happiness. These are all the things we are unable to see, but we feel. These are called abstract noun. And nouns again divided into, we have different classifications. In that, one of such countable nouns, uncountable nouns. All the things which have number are the countable nouns, such as things like tables, chairs, pencils, chalk paste, pens, people, etc., etc. All you can count. Whereas uncountable nouns are like liquid, milk, oil, heap. These are sand. These are all you cannot count them, so they comes under uncountable nouns. Again, nouns, in the nouns only will have singular and plural forms. Singular is nothing but only one, and plural more than one. So these are all comes under noun, and noun only, even nouns we take as subject mostly. So we'll have one picture so that you can have a clear cut idea. Then in this classifications, we can have. Let's take one picture.